All right, guys, happy Wednesday. Now, this is your favorite day of the week. It's gymnastics focused. So if you guys want to get gymnastics, if you guys want to get really good at pull-ups, ring dips, bar muscle ups, ring muscle ups, etc., 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 this is the day you guys should not want to be missing. All right. So today, what we'll do 3 rounds of 2 movements, which is a planche shoot through, and then it'll be coupled with pull to invert, right? So we wanna go 5 to 8 of each. If you're on the newer end, 5 repetitions. If you're on the more advanced end, 8 repetitions. And then we'll couple that with another triplet, 3 rounds. It'll be ring dips at tempo, 6 of those. And then it'll be chin-ups, 5 to 8 of those. And then it'll be this compression, right? And so it'll be a total bar hold. So your toes to the bar and hold. Now, most people in our community are still developing that capacity, right? And so I'll show you guys, myself included. So I'll show you guys a ways that we can make this accessible to all right? And so the shoot through, so with this planche, essentially the weight just goes over the wrist, right? And so if I go here and I'm in this nice push-up position, I wanna turn my shoulders out, and then I wanna shift my weight forward, right? Get nice and tall. I like to come to my toes and really, really exaggerate this. So when I shoot through, I'm thinking about pulling my knees, tucking my knees to my tummy, and then I'm gonna let my body rotate out, and then I wanna end in a nice straight line, all right? And so if I do this correctly, boom, get set up, turn out, lean forward. If I do this correctly, nice straight line, and then I wanna come the same way. So I wanna drop the hips, tuck in the knees, and then shoot back. So we got 5 to 8 of those. Lean forward, shoot through, shoot back. All right. Things to avoid, right? When we come through, often, because we did this a week ago, I see people land with this nice L position, these nice sinking shoulders. Avoid that. Again, shoulders down, hips out, body straight. There should be your targeted finish. So even if you guys gotta like break it up, come here, come to the middle, and then shoot and lift, you guys can segment that as much as needed. Just make sure the end position, the desired end position is achieved. So that way we can kind of figure out, we can start feeling what right feels like. So our pull to invert, arms stay as straight as you can, right? And then we just wanna, it's a pull, push action. Five to 8 of those. And we got those 2 movements for 3 rounds. And then once we get done with those 2 movements, we wanna go to our next 3 movements. So the ring dips. If you guys ever been part of my class on a Wednesday, I always encourage high rings. And when you're talking about the height of the rings, think about the middle of your chest, all right? That's gonna allow us to keep a hollow body position throughout the entire movement. And then that's gonna help increase the proficiency in our push from the bottom of the rings and just our overall structure, shape during the movement. So that way, whenever we do a muscle up and we catch it in this bottom position, we're not in this no man's land where we can't figure out how to push out of it, okay? So the tempo is 3-3-X-3. So what that means is 3 count down, 3 count at the bottom, explode up, a 3 count at the top. All right, so time under tension is highly, highly important here. So me as a coach, I much rather you do all 6 at tempo and then break it up in 2s and 3s and accumulate 6 per round, because the time under tension just haven't been achieved if we take breaks. Make sense? Glad you're following me. All right, so what's really important is the gaze, right? So as we jump up, eyes forward, down, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, explode, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, explode, 2, 3. And you guys want to do that all the way to 6. All right? Then you'll want to go chin-ups. Now chin-ups, your palms are facing you, right? We call this supinated grip. So we'll go here, right? Establish a nice lockout. We'll go 5 to 8 of those. Use the band as needed, all right? Yeah, and make sure we establish that full lockout at the bottom. Now, I'm not even gonna humor you guys with attempting to do a total bar hang, right? I'm just gonna start at the basic level of a nice tuck up, and then I'll progress to an L, and then I'll attempt to get my feet as high as I can, all right? But we got 20 seconds of this. So, most will be here, nice and compressed for 20. You can go here for 20, or you can lift up, that's it, for 20. So, just think about as I attempted to lift up, I probably got 2 inches, if that, and had a long way to go. So, if you swing up and hit the bell, your feet must stay there with straight arms and accumulate 20 seconds there. It's great compression strength, right? Hamstring strength, hip flexor strength, a lot of things that me as an individual still need to develop. I'm still working on it. I'm not there yet. So guys, have fun with this. Again, it's 3 rounds of those 3 movements. We got the dips, we got the chin up, and we got the hang. All right, have fun. All right guys, and so for our conditioning component, Wednesday, we have a kettlebell flow. All right, we wanna go with 3 Turkish get-ups into 6 kettlebell snatches into a 50-foot overhead walk on one arm, and then we'll do the same thing on the other arm. 3 Turkish get-ups, 3 kettlebell snatches, 50-foot overhead walk, all right? And so it recommends you start on the right, but you start on one side, and then once you get done with one side, you just simply do the other side, right? Makes sense to me. All right, Turkish get-ups, couple rules of thumb, right? Whichever hand the bell's in, that knee is facing the same way, all right? So right hand, right knee, face the sky at the same time. Non-working arm, 45-degree angle. We just punch across our body, find our way to our forearm, go to our hands. We wanna elevate the hip, and we wanna create room to come to this nice lunge. We'll come up, step back, out here, swing through, come down, all right? So that'll be 1. And we got 3 of those, right? And then once we get done with that, we wanna go kettlebell snatches. Let's just say we can do this from the hang. So kettlebell snatch, just up here, come down, up here. So the trick is to punch aggressively. We don't wanna swing, and then drop. That hurts, right? So we want to be quick with the punch, so the bell just slides on the back of our wrist. So we got 6 of those. Then after we get done with our 6th one, we just walk for 50 feet, all right? And once you guys get done with 50 feet, I'll back up. And then you do everything on the other side. And you guys do that for 3 rounds total, all right? 1 round is each side complete. 3 plus 6 plus 50 feet. Guys, have fun with this. Skeleton options, ask your coach, and it's also in the notes. Go get it. All right, guys, so our finisher is to accumulate 50 single arm knee raises, right? We did this last week. I'm just gonna show the option with the band, create some stability in a safe space for me, right? So I don't embarrass myself in front of you guys. So grip here, kind of hold for balance here, knee come up, back down. You guys wanna go 15 per arm, switch sides. Again, the strength of the grip is working here. This here just for balance and support. Come nice and long, knee up, until you guys get to 30, all right? You guys wanna accumulate that, and then yeah, and so that's it. That's our finisher for today. Have fun with that.